TheMagicWorm. Today we're going to be playing OuterWorlds, which is the new Obsidian game that just came out on last Friday. I've played through the tutorial of it, and of course I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, Supernova, which if you want to play this game for your first time, maybe Supernova is not the best choice, but I don't know. I wanted the challenge. I wanted to see how it was, and I don't plan on playing through it more than once, because that's just how I am. I even have a hard time finishing single-player games, to be honest, but let's go ahead and see how we can enjoy it. If you want to know a little bit of information about this game, go ahead and ask in the comments below, but to give you my initial impressions, the game itself is not very challenging, even on the hardest difficulty, but the combat can be kind of challenging. The game being not challenging, meaning most of the combat isn't challenging, except for a few cases I've been in. I only died once in combat so far, playing on the hardest difficulty and getting through the tutorial, which was pretty long. And things just seem pretty forgiving in the game. On Supernova, you can't save unless you go back to your ship, and you can't fast travel except to your ship, but even with that, I didn't find that I had to, reload often like I would in other games if I was playing on a difficulty like this, and I really botched something, or, ended a quest early that I wanted to see other avenues of the quest and how it progressed. And in this game, I don't think I had to do that a single time. You can have your companions die, and one of my companions died right when I got her, so I did reload that. But then I changed my companion settings to be defensive and gave them a ranged weapon, told them to use range, so it became much easier after that. So the game isn't too difficult, but the aesthetics are pretty cool. The playthrough, the game quality of life, ease of use is really good. They made things really easy for you, so that's been really cool. I like that a lot. Just like the movement and everything feels pretty fluid, and there's a dodging mechanic that's pretty nice in combat, so let's get into it.
Oh, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're
I haven't
fine.
really used the time dilation, I think is what they call it, time dilation, whatever, much, but maybe it could be useful. That's what the NPCs were just talking about.
The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of it. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well.
I wonder what happened to Earth. I don't
place,
think they ever talked about that.
By reviving the Gladys. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity.
Man,
Excellent.
now I want to go to Cascadia.
Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. And the
transmission.
Alright, I'm supposed to go get a holographic shroud in the captain's quarters. I don't think I've ever been in here. Yeah, maybe there's something in there that I'd like to read, but I don't know. Oh, I wonder if I can put stuff in here and it'll be here for me later. Nifty. What is this? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna store that. Maybe I should store that, I don't know. Ooh, I should store some mods. Maybe for use in the future. I haven't really had a reason to use them. To be honest. So I've been going pretty heavy with like, well, my elite troop armor is really... Steal from humans? You can pickpocket? Nice. Yeah, I've really been leveling up like tech, stealth, and dialogue a lot. That's cool that they've got perks that help you in, you know, doing things that are non-persuady or non-lie, like 50% chance auto mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies. That's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Oh, tinkering cost. Nice. I don't know what I should level up, to be honest. I heard that determination was a really good thing to level up. I don't know. I just haven't done it yet. I feel like I want my lockpick and hack skill to be higher, so I'm just gonna put 10 points into that real quick. I keep running into situations where I need higher lockpick and hack skills. And I keep running into situations where I need more carry weight, so I'm gonna apply that. Even though this would be really nice, high maintenance. That's alright. Alright, cool. I got the shroud. Phineas's lab. Terra 2, Monarch. Terra 2, that's where I just was, right? Where am I supposed to be going? Let's see. First off, instead of this shotgun. So this thing's cool because it's plasma, but this is also cool because it's special. But I mean, honestly, this is a lot stronger, so I'm gonna use that. Side quests. Weapons from the void. Acquire scientific weapons on Groundbreaker. Oh, cool. When I accessed that terminal and read all that garbage, I learned some things. That's pretty sweet. Oh, maybe I should go read the rest of the logs and it'll fill out more information. Cool. Alright. Nope. Alright, so speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Scientific weapon on the Groundbreaker and Phineas's scientific weapon. I'm obviously gonna go for that.
When your next shower is scheduled?
Dude, I need a personal assistant like that.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Sure, I'll lockpick this thing on my own ship. For a light assault rifle. Lame! Yeah, let's break that down. Let's bring Vicar with me. Oh, I can select two. Nice! Disclaimer, if my companions die, I'm reloading. I don't want them to die because I want to go through their quest lines. If they have them. I don't even know if they have quest lines. I don't even know what's going on. Well, this doesn't seem like it'd be hard.
Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
I just take this. Cool.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomit.
That is so cute. That's adorable. Alright, so this thing. DPS is really low. So maybe my science skill just isn't high enough to really use this yet. But I don't know, let's try it out. Let's, here, we'll unequip that. I wonder if I can use the shrink ray on the pig. I wonder if that's why the pig is here. I'm just gonna take, like, everything you have while you watch. Hey,
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of something... Nothing. I was...
I wonder why there's a little clock on the right side of the dialogue options.
They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. I envied that. I wanted that peace. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is... The plan is not one rigid path.
Interesting, okay.
I honestly don't know what I'd do. What about you? And how... Well, you do seem different than... That seems a dangerous proposition. Fair. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. That we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where
With having to read all this text, it kind of gives me, like, vertigo or something. I don't like that. That's something I don't like about this game. There's, like, a lot of text that's down at the bottom of the screen that moves quickly. I don't know.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my year. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed.
He was in prison.
Course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security.
Alright, I think that I need to do some things with you. You carry a shotgun. What's this? Dialogue skills. Oh no, let's just give you a helmet so that you have a helmet for now. That's cool. Let's give you more health so you don't die immediately. Medium, mixed, range, defensive. Alright.
Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revive. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So,
it's very welcoming with me just visiting him and taking all his stuff.
My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should say, I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of... No, and I've been trying very hard.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
That's pretty funny.
Not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just... Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed lab? Oh, very well. That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorted. What's...
As you can see, the looting system in this game is super easy, really quick. I do like that a lot.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Ooh. You're not exactly truthful with me, are you? What are you creating here? You're creating things that eat other things, I'm pretty confident of it right now, including humans. It's creating weapons. This is a large area. This is a big place. I can appreciate the detail they put into some of this stuff. Guess not. You have acquired poster. Do they go up in here or something? Because that'd be cool. I'm into that type of vanity stuff. Gladys, talk to me.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater.
Oh, this isn't where we want to be. We want to be here.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
You got a minute?
Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. But I'm used to... Oh. Gosh, no, Cap. And maybe... Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. When I... because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get... When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first... Well, it ain't exactly cruel to have a promise of a paying job. And that's... Well, there's... And... About a year. Dead...
Stay safe out there.
I wonder if I can only unlock 5 companions, or if I can only have 5 in my party at a time. And are some companions just objectively better versions of other ones? Like, is there one that's Pravati but better in every way? I also like how companions give me buffs as well as themselves. That's pretty cool. Like, Pravati gives me a buff too.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker.
Well, these people are a lot nicer. Pravati gives me like an engineering buff or something.
That's not the point. Now's not a good time.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want it trunching through your teeth. Do what you want.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
This guy's gotta be able to be your companion. He's got the personality.
Foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with it. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that... So your ship's got a dark and violent history? Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your... See you around. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
There's gotta be a quest with that guy.
Carry on.
All these people are named.
I had the Veras for whiskey and darts. In that order.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford it.
Conspiracy to commit conspiracy.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Customs and inspection, right?
Don't I already have a better plasma rifle? 71, 100. Yeah, you're getting sold. I'm not really using this, to be honest.
This way.
I'll keep it for now. What's this supposed to be? Weapons? These plasma rifles are super expensive. Oh, cool. I can buy mag picks. Sweet. I am always in need of these.
Identification. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You,
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then, I'd take the safety off my gun.
It's a good thing she didn't say that then.
Sure, kid. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker.
Sure did.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until...
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must arrive... Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Huh. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind... Wanda Dorset over in sickbay? Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started... Mutt, is there anything else The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places... I got a prep... You need anything else? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic, 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade. Most of those jobs are gonna... Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real
Sounds
twisty
wrong.
and weird.
If you're thinking to make a career here, full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it... Are you pulling my leg? You got a funny sense of humor, friend. Can't say how much... Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Ah, now I see what happened to Earth.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, Court. Glad to help. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. They aren't... Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks... They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. He's... not that he... Really?
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an... Yeah. What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, They know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. This really must be. There's no working with the board. They don't share. Not bits, people, or Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining op. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new...
The board wouldn't do that.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt. Sure thing. Be seeing.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the... Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So... you and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and... The outlaw scientist fella. If you have an inkling of the where... To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted. But he's not... Do... Now let's not start a fuss. I'm just trying to do my... We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Hi there. What can... We can't just let anyone walk in here. I would... Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat? All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just...
Cool.
Security? I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
You mind if I ask... Is it true what you said? I guess not. Seems like a weird thing to lie about if it ain't true, though. All the same, sorry I interrupted.
What can Groundbreaker secure? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for anything. Chief,
What's she like?
good as she can be, I guess. Let's say there's been times when I heard somebody needed a thing, and somebody else had such a Now let's say the one who had the thing suddenly found theirs missing. If anyone asks, Sublight says it got salvaged. If anybody could prove them criminals, the board would have put their foot down a long time past. They always got, what do they call it? Something gets nicked or someone turns up dead, Sublight says, "Hey, independent contractor, not our responsibility." Against is a strong word. Let's say that if you need, you might pay Sublight a shitload of bits for it, but that money gets passed on to their contractors, so...
You must admit, there is a beauty to the order of it. Everything operates within the constraints of...
People do what they... Gets a mite boring at this desk, you know. Oops!
Oh, don't worry.
Can't speak for the captain, but I'm used to listening to folks drone on about their...
Awful generous of you. If... I'm not so good at filing? Mixed... Folks are lying. I told... All right.
Man.
As you were.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Must be the confiscated goods. Or I'm gonna need you to leave. So I can take everything. You're still here. I wonder. I can just take it with him on the other side there. He doesn't even notice I'm here. Let's just close that. I do like how if somebody doesn't see you steal something, you're not automatically in trouble, like in a lot of other games, where you're just automatically in trouble. Alright, let's change my arm. Stealth skill. It's a lockpick. I think that's what I want. Yep, should be able to open that when you leave. Cool. Easy enough. What's up here? Ah, a jumping puzzle. That's what I was looking for earlier. I wouldn't have gotten my ship confiscated. Or at least I wouldn't have had to talk to anybody, I guess. Damn, that might kill me. Guess not.
picked up some weird chatter. Seemed to come from Monarch?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
There's enemies over here? Well, just makes me want to get over there. I bet I can go back to where I was and climb up and stuff.
Hey there. Be seeing.
Easy. Alright, let's break down some stuff. So I got this, don't need that, don't need this. Probably don't need this. Or this. Or that, really. Or two of those. Or two of these. I got two, right? What's this? Skill bonus lockpick max. Oh, distance. Well, I don't know. I'll carry it around because it seems cool. Also looks cool. Nice. Dialogue skills, nice. Cool. Oh wow, Viker almost died.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I don't think I can get over there from here. If I go this way. Nope. Nope, doesn't look like it. I wonder what the benefit would have been of going around instead of stopping there.
Distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
And add a
Bigger
drone.
weapons. But no, be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome. Sorry. Oh. Fine. Chief. Our local garbage collectors. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in...
Rest and go keycard. I guess that's something that I gotta get. You know what? If I had a sneak skill, I could probably steal it off of you. Looks like I can steal it off of you.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Cool.
The board would like to remind
Can I unlock all of them or only one? No, I need more keycards. Okay, I got this, which gives me more sneak. That's cool and all, but don't I have something better? Not really. Dialogue skills. Plus 5 tech skills, too. Nice. Gonna wear that while I'm in here. And this.
anarchists live as one with the animals. Laws.
Pink armor. It's kind of cool. Hack plus 7 is pretty cool. Flamethrower. That's a lot of DPS. Why yes, I would like to buy these. And these.
I don't have time for this.
I need more rest and go key cards. Can I get one from you? What just happened? I didn't equip my weapon. It was like extremely easy to steal from these people.
This is a law-abiding establishment. Honestly.
Bless my heart. A strange... You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for... Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap.
10,000 bits.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. She sent me a recording of a distress signal. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that. Can't say I know for sure.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of...
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that...
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board. Edna didn't seem to think so. When and if... Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck. And now they need a few spare hands. If you... The more... My goodness, aren't... Should... Law bless your atoms. Don't forget... Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tech. You'll... Take that... Shouldn't... I've got a lovely little...
Bunch of restricted items here. What is this? I already own this. Don't I? Oh no, it's cheap, so I'll just buy it. Look at this thing, worth a lot, does a lot of damage. Don't have that much money. Alright, that might be all for me for now. Bet on this game too long. It's time to save and get off. Okay, so those are my thoughts on this game. It's pretty fun. It's not all combat focused, which is nice. I like that about RPGs. Some are just like straight combat focused, and that's kind of annoying. I don't think you even saw any combat at all in this first episode. It's kind of cool because the combat isn't too difficult, but some of the instances can be really, really tough. So that's nice. How do I get on my ship?
You mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm... I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater.
I can't save unless I get on this ship.
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr... Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am.
Happy to hear it. Have your...
Alright, well, if I go to load... Okay, it looks like I might have a save on here. Alright, cool. So it did save when I fast traveled. So that's... Well, let's just try again. We'll fast travel again just to make sure. And we'll look at the load time. So in Supernova difficulty, you can only save if you sleep on your ship or fast travel to your ship, I believe. So I'm trying to fast travel to my ship to see if it's safe so I can get off and walk my dog. Get some fresh air. Alright, cool. It actually saved. So, hope you all liked that. If you did, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel for more content. I'm going to be playing this game, so I'll have some more content on this game. And yeah, that's all. Magic Worm. Adios.